best in trance and progressive.
Are you guys ready for a state of trance? Put your hands in the air, come on!
Is it
Celebrating the best new music from around the world. This is a state of trance.
Amsterdam, how you feeling? The first tunes from the brand new State of Trance 2025 mix compilation highlighting the Who's Afraid of 138 disc. Also, a new Octagon, a new Seth Hills, and repeaters with Alan Watts, and my new single, Angels. You guys have been waiting for it. Hour number 2, we have Mark Sherry joining us playing music from his brand new album 30. We kick off with a massive BLR rework of Karen Overton. This is Your Loving Arms.
Our favorite deeper track of the week. This is the Progressive Pick.
Yo, this is BLR. This is my new remix on the State of Trance.
Sometimes the way that you act makes me wonder what I am to you. Sometimes I can't stand the way that I'm acting to be part of the things you do. Often I've asked you for too much of your time, like I'm stealing. And when I dream of the fear that you're leaving, I reach out and baby then you.
feel embers all around us. In the dying light we fall apart. Find my flames. Find my flames. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm on
Cosmic Gate and you're tuned to a state of trance.
Sounds so sexy on your class.
I do. A lot of bass.
nothing like this before. All of our time is hear our cries from the shore. Find my flame.
of trance.
How we feel in Amsterdam. Tommy Farrow and Liz Cass, Human Condition. Also played you last week's Tune of the Week, Feel Good record by Forbidden Mind, and the Hypaton rework of the 2002 classic Time is a Healer by Riva. Welcome, welcome, dear friends. You're tuned in to a new episode of A State of Trance, episode 1216. I'm Armin van Buuren, that's Ruben de Ron, and we're live from the studio in Amsterdam. In good tradition, I've just finished the State of Trance 2025 album. It will be released on March 28th. And we'll have 3 mixes: On the Beach, In the Club, and Who's Afraid of 138, bringing some world exclusives and some absolute big tracks from my recent sets. And as a special surprise, the Mix 3, Who's Afraid of 138, will be available right after this episode. So make sure to pre-save the full album on thestateoftrance.com, where you can also find the artwork and the full track list. Also, we're only 2 weeks away from our stage hosting at A State of Trance at Ultra Music Festival on the Friday, the 28th of March. And after that, we'll be in London, July 13th for our mega event. Join us at the Dockyards for a 3-stage festival. Tickets are flying. Check out stateoftrance.com for all the info. All right, Amsterdam, are you ready for the Tune of the Week?
Yeah.
All right, maybe I have to start with apologizing.
Finally this track comes out.
Sorry, guys.
It took you almost 2 years, I think.
Yeah, I'm a little... I don't know if you guys noticed, but I've been a little bit productive in the studio lately. Maybe it has to do with my diet or my therapy. I don't know. My new hair. I don't know. But yeah, because I'm releasing so much music, like the people upstairs here in this building are like... I'm driving them nuts because I have a new track almost every week.
Yeah.
And... So that's the reason why it took a while for Armin van Buuren and Punctual's Angels to come out. I've been playing the VIP mix for a long time, and so many you guys are crazy. There's a lot of people on the other side of that camera who want to shoot me because I didn't release it. But I promise you, this week it's going to be out finally, and the VIP mix as well. So are you ready for a world premiere, Amsterdam?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. With the love and apologies. Armin van Buuren and Punctual. Here is Angels. Turn it up.
Armin van Buuren's favorite record of this week's show. This is the tune of the week.
Restore my faith in your embrace. Oh, 'cause if love's forever, then don't make me wait. Oh, I was wanna hide under your pressure, addicted to it. Foot on the gas, foot on the gas, foot on the gas, foot on the gas. I get there fast. Now you should know better. I wanna hide under your pressure, addicted to it. Now you should know better. I wanna hide under your pressure, addicted to it. Now when I cut it, I don't look back.
Twist and turn, trust to burn. Lies twist and turn, trust to burn. Lies twist and turn, trust to burn. Lies twist and turn, trust to burn.
Control freak.
If you've just joined us, a warm welcome. You're listening to a new episode of A State of Trance. I'm Armin van Buren. I just announced a new compilation, A State of Trance 2025. Right after this episode, I'm premiering the Who's Afraid of 138 disc. And on that disc, you can find this Atara remix of my track Control Freak, one of the finalists of last year's State of Trance DJ competition. Before that, Richard Durand and Ram as Digital Culture, under which they will perform on Transmission in the Netherlands on April 12th. Their new track is called Hoppa. 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 How you feeling, Amsterdam? Let's have a quick look at all the emails that came in, Ruben.
First of all, happy birthday to the couple Jose and Karen. They were born on the exact same day and they celebrate this special day together.
And Simon from Warsaw sends all his love to his newly married wife, Beata.
And JD from India sends a shout out for his friend Sudha, who is currently in the UAE and going through a rough time.
Happy 36th birthday from to Sabrina from Carlos from Toronto.
And Corey from New Jersey sends a shout out to her George. Their wish is to visit our studio one day. All you need to do is go to studio.thestateoftrance.com to do that.
And Andrea from Italy wants to wish a happy birthday to Daniela. They fell in love with each other on the dance floor.
And finally, Kate from Romania wants to let her friend Maria know that she secured some tickets to visit Untold this summer together.
Oh, can't wait to see you there. Nice. We love to hear from you. Send an email, armin@thestateoftrance.com. And if you want to visit the studio like one of these beautiful people here, studio.thestateoftrance.com. All right, stay tuned for Mark Sherry. He's our special guest this week for hour number 2. But first, Mauro Picotto has a new album, and this is with Ty Wolfin and Pulsar. Turn it up.
back tonight. Adventures in the great unknown. We're falling deeper as we go. The open roads where we can roam tonight. Euphoria every time we touch. I feel the high.